This is the container, the shelves that hold the majority of my record collection. But I thought today we might focus on the first 4 cubes of the collection, which are punk, ska, and emo. Punk covers the first cube and about half of the second. Ska is a little bit more than half of the second and the third cube, and emo is the fourth cube. And I thought that I would share with you guys that part of my collection because that's probably what you're most interested in if you follow me. All right, if we're going to start going through the collection, starting with punk, it's alphabetical by artist. And I will say if an artist changes their genre throughout their discography, I don't move them. The artist is here. So let's say that a band starts out, their first album you think is punk, but by their 7th album you would say they're just, pop rock. There's still all of their albums are going to be here. I'm not going to spend a ton of time going through the details of each pressing, but I may flip it around and let you see a quick glance at what the vinyl looks like, especially if it's really pretty. So let's start with the punk. The first band that I have in punk is Blink-182. This is Buddha. I've got this beautiful, blue pressing with black splatter, and I think there's even other colors in the splatter here that you can see better when you put out some red, yellow, whatever. So I've got Buddha. I do not currently have Cheshire Cat. That's one that's on the list to get. But I have this pressing of Blink-182's Dude Ranch. Actually ordered this from Australia. This is from Mightier Than Sword Records, which there was some drama with Blink-182 and Mightier Than Sword Records. So, but I have this beautiful kind of Coke bottle clear pressing. I have, next is Enema of the State. Again, beautiful blue pressing. This is translucent blue. And the Mark, Tom, and Travis show. This is just black vinyl, but glad to have this one in the collection. We've got Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. Again, black vinyl. We've got the self-titled, black vinyl. This is Greatest Hits. This is actually on a blue, and there's also a green vinyl. I'm not going to pull the second one out, but 2 beautiful colors. This is the Target exclusive Blink-182's Greatest Hits. We've got Neighborhoods on this kind of smoky white and gray vinyl. We've got California on red vinyl. We've got 9 on the clear with multicolor splattered, kind of rainbow splatter. We've got, this is One More Time on black vinyl, but on the pink cover, because they had multiple different covers on that one. I don't have the deluxe edition of that yet. I've got the Cooties Let's Play House. This is a side band for Blink-182, side band for MXPX with some guys from 90 Pound Wuss. This is on glow-in-the-dark vinyl. Craig's Brother Homecoming. This is a recent press from People of Punk Rock Records based out of Canada. It's a red and black split with some splatter. Really beautiful, and this is one of my favorite punk albums. Doesn't get enough attention. The next one I've got is Craig's Brothers Devils and the Details EP. This is on white opaque vinyl. Also a People of Punk Rock Records, or People of Punk Records pressing. We've got, I always forget the name of this album. It is Easily Won, Rarely Deserved. This is their newest full-length album on a split blue and white pressing. We have The Descendants, Everything Sucks on black vinyl. Dogwood, More Than Conquerors on gray opaque vinyl, kind of a silver opaque vinyl. That's another band I love, and I missed out on one of their pressings. I'm hoping to fix that sometime, maybe this year, to get a copy of Building a Better Me, which is another really great album by them. All right, this one here, Element 101 Stereo Girl. This, I believe, is also, wait, let's see. I don't actually remember. Oh, yeah. This is kind of a black marbled, or not black, blue marbled pressing, really pretty. But I still have the regular sleeve, but it does have the rice paper liner on it, so that's why I didn't take it out. Let's see here. Next we have Goaty Hook Sumo Surprise on white vinyl. Great album. We've got Good Charlotte's self-titled album on sort of a sky blue with like clouds. This was an Urban Outfitters exclusive. And we've got Good Charlotte's Young and the Hopeless on this sort of bright green vinyl, also an Urban Outfitters exclusive. Green Day Dookie. This is an anniversary single LP on blue vinyl. Definitely glad to get this. This was one of my first punk rock albums I ever listened to. Green Day Nimrod. This is also an anniversary edition. This was sent to me by my best friend as like a birthday gift. It was very nice. It's a double LP, really high quality vinyl, like 180 gram vinyl on that. We've got Green Day American Idiot. This is a double LP. This is just black vinyl, but it is double LP. I think a lot of people would say that's their best album. Some people would argue. Some people hate it. I love it. We got Green Day's Greatest Hits. God's Favorite Band is the name of this album on black vinyl. We've got Green Day Father of All Mother on black. Again, an album that's got a lot of people have strong feelings about. I enjoyed it. Is it my favorite Green Day album? No, but it's a good Green Day album, I think. And Saviors on this sort of an opaque white gray. Actually, it's more translucent. You know, it might be clear. It might be clear. Maybe it's just the sleeve. Yeah, it's translucent. My bad. So Saviors, again, an album I love, but people don't like. It's not my favorite, but it is a great album. We've got the Huntington's High School Rock. This is on a blue vinyl with yellow splatter. And now we must pause because we're going to have to dive into a box set here. All right, so MXPX, one of my all-time favorite bands. Been a fan of them since 8th grade. Got their logo tattooed on me along with thousands of other people. This is their box set. So I'm going to take you through what's in this box set, and then I'm going to continue with what other MXPX albums I have outside of the box set. So let's start. Comes with a book first called Dear MXPX that's got like letters and stuff, kind of memorabilia throughout the years. I'm going to put that up there so I can get into the albums. I'm not going to show you the color pressings of these. They are the ones that came with the box set, so you can look that up. But they're all split color vinyl, so 2 colors split in the middle. And usually the colors are colors that come from the album covers. This box set was put together by MXPX in Unoriginal Vinyl, which Unoriginal Vinyl does phenomenal work. So we're going to start with Pokin' At Ya, their first album. Teenage Politics, their second album. Life in General, this is probably one of my all-time favorite albums by any band ever. Slowly Going the Way of the Buffalo, this could be too. These 2 albums are the ones that most people can't figure out. They argue which one's better. And I think, you know, as far as like actual music and quality, probably Slowing the Way of the Buffalo. But Life in General holds a more personal place in my heart. The Ever Passing Moment. Before Everything and After. Panic. Secret Weapon. Plans Within Plans. And their self-titled album. All right, so then we have double 10-inch LP on the cover. This is white opaque vinyl. I got lucky and got a hold of this in the Cooties album because I got them from Danny Stairs. So shout out to Danny Stairs, Magpod for life. Oop, they got out of order. Hold on. We've got MXPX Left Coast Live. This is a double picture disc. Obviously, one's in upside down right now. This was also done by Unoriginal Vinyl. This was maybe one of the earliest Unoriginal Vinyl pressings. I love this, except for I don't love the case, the sort of PVC case. It's split and not in the best shape, but beautiful pressing, great album. I remember like ordering this from Boston. I was on vacation with my wife. We were there seeing her parents, and I was like, this is going to go live at a certain time. I have to get on there and order it. So I was very lucky to get it. And if the camera's shaking, it's because my dog just nudged it. All right, so next is Mike Herrera, Moments Like These, Texas. This is a live album, autographed, beautiful kind of sunburst pressing. MXPX Life in Quarantine. This one, double LP. This was live acoustic performances during COVID on the internet. A fellow MXPX fan, Craig Hudson, bought this and shipped it to me as a surprise, and it was just super generous. He's a very nice guy. I'm very thankful for this as well. MXPX Southbound to San Antonio live. Actually, this may be out of order a little bit, but anyway, this is a black vinyl. It's got the, what do you call it? Like, I forget the word, venticular. It's got the venticular cover. There we go. And the last full studio album by MXPX, at least the last one they've done so far, they've got a new one coming out this year, is MXPX Find a Way Home. I've got the cutout cover where you can swap out what the moon looks like there. So, and it's this really great red and black splatter. Super happy to have this. Another great album by MXPX. MXPX, I think, is just getting better and better, honestly. We've got the Offspring Smash on like sort of this orangish, same color as the outline of the skeleton, but this sort of orangish colored vinyl. So great Offspring album. Really, the two main Offspring albums I wanted were Smash and Americana, so those are the two that I have. This one's on black vinyl. I listened to both of those a ton growing up, and they mean a lot to me. We're moving into the second cube, and this whole second cube is not punk. About half of it is, a little less than half of it is, but this is where we start our Relient K section. So we've got Relient K, The Anatomy of the Tongue-in-Cheek. This is like a translucent vinyl. Most of these I got from SMLXL Vinyl. So Relient K, two lefts don't make a right, but three do. I've got the orange cover and the red and white split vinyl. Relient K, we've got the blue vinyl. This is a translucent, but it's a bold kind of blue. One that you won't see here, but that I do have, and I'll go ahead and say this, any vinyl that I have that is punk rock but is Christmas is with my Christmas collection, so you won't see that today, which includes Relient K's Christmas album. Relient K 7 years ago. This is like a sea glass translucent vinyl. Relient K Forget and Not Slow Down on brown vinyl. Relient K Air for Free. This is on white vinyl. Simple Plan. No pads, no helmets, just balls on translucent vinyl. Slick Shoes Rotation and Frequency. Beautiful pressing here, another unoriginal vinyl, and this was Slick Shoes' most recent full length. It's so good. If you loved Slick Shoes growing up, honestly, they have improved tremendously. Even though I loved them back then, this is really fantastic. So let's see here. We're getting close to the end. We've got Yellow Card, Oceans Avenue on just black vinyl. And is that it? Let's see. Yep, that is the end of the punks collection. And we're going to do ska maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. We'll see, but we'll have it up sometime soon.